My name is Wesk76. I am the real Wesk76. I can prove it. Super Paper Mario is a good game, and I absolutely think Super Mario World is one of the greatest video games of time. You stand and you sit. Yeah, we're not gonna have any of those people here, because Super Mario World can be done for another episode. But today, we're gonna be looking at... Where's the game called? So what's down here? This carcass. Yeah. It's new Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. Now, what makes this game better than the Wii U version is the fact that it feels like a new experience. Instead of using the Wiimote, you actually use the Joy-Cons. Now, how does one experience new Super Mario Bros. U? Well, I got you covered, boy. Okay, so first we need to insert the game into the Switch. Let's go. Now let's click New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, and let's get this video started with. That's New Super Mario Bros. New Super Mario U Deluxe if I've ever seen one. Alright, so New Super Mario U Deluxe has a lot of modes. How about I show you all the modes? I died, son of a... Alright, we finished the game. I was playing as Nabbit. How does Mario get the kiss? You know, New Super Mario Deluxe has a lot of playstyle, sure, and the modes are okay. How does the plot go? Well, Nintendo said, hey, you remember Super Mario Galaxy? Well, Peach's castle gets kidnapped from f***ing Bowser. How the crap does... I don't even know, maybe because you're using fungus to help you rule your castle, but I ain't no royalty, so I can't say nothing. Anyways, the game, New Super Mario Bros. U was released in 2012 and was basically an HD version of New Super Mario Bros. Wii. It didn't also help but that New Super Mario Bros. 2 was also getting released on a more superior console, the 3DS. And it also didn't help that the Wii U was failing right then and there, so that game couldn't really get a chance with its overall cooler twin. But the Nintendo Switch releases, it's the fastest selling console besides the PS5, and Nintendo says, we need money, so let's make it on the Switch. So New Super Mario Deluxe is released in 2019 on January, and people do not like it. Actually, it's one of the more well-received ports because Toadette and Nabbit. But I still can't play as the shark wearing boxing gloves. Now Nintendo, that is no way to handle it. Now... yeah, the game was exactly like the HD remake of New Super Mario Bros. Wii, and it's for Nabbit and Toadette out there. But what about the other parts of the game? What makes the game its overall fun? Well, let's look at the worlds. Now let's get on to the worlds. World 1 is called Acorn Plains. It's your generic grassy plains and really nothing else. It feels like each level is just a continuation of the last, which is not a really complete bad thing. I once said to see Nintendo if they could just make a video game of New Super Mario where every level is connected into one big level, and then you have to complete the way that's Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. Thank you, Nintendo. I plagiarized your idea. World 2 is the old desert world, and it's all looking like cakes and caramel. Now, this is my #1 problem with this world, and it's the difficulty. I don't understand why this game has some easy levels, some difficulty levels, and the castles too. Also, Morton's a very easy character to defeat, and it's kind of sad also, because, you know, a guy who has a big mouth, I think he'd do more. Also, I think that some of the levels are okay, like the one where you're in the dark and Yoshi's there is probably the best one, because it has Yoshi, but all the other stages just feel the exact same, and some of them that try to be like New Super Mario Bros. Wii levels, like the Lakitu level, just isn't as good as it probably should be, and that's kind of a shame. World 4 is the beach level, and I have no idea what it's called. This is really fun world, and it's actually one of my favorite worlds in the entire game. I think the reason is because beach levels in general are really cool, and also this uses the beach theme in New Super Mario Bros. Wii, which most people would say that's annoying, but I think it's really fun as well. Not only that, but all the levels feel like a continuation of the last, and it's not a bad thing. World 3 is Frosty Glaciers, and this is my least favorite world that evolved in, to be honest. It's really generic, and Also, none of the levels are really cool. They all feel like the exact same and could be combined into one. I like World Level 1, and I like the Ice and Fire level. Those two are my favorite, but all the other ones are okay, and the mid-council feels like it's trying too hard to use a slippery effect on each of the characters and use it to their advantage to give you an okay hard stage, but you also have Boom Boom, which isn't that hard either. So, World 3 is level to me. Soda Jungle might be the hardest one out of this entire game. Me and my brother kept dying getting game overs. It was annoying. Also, you have this continuation path where you have to pick the right path, or else you either go right back to where you started or you get to continuate where you were. That's really annoying, and I do not like that at all. Also, this world isn't really fun. I mean, it's okay, but the least fun part about this game has to be the mid castles on this one. They're annoying, and it shouldn't also start with the airship level either. I understand World 8 and maybe 7, but no. World 5 has these ones, and they're really stupid. World 6 is boring. I wish that they went with more of a pipe theme, because that would have been way cooler, but no, they go for this. It's boring, it's just stupid, and most importantly, the Wii one was way better. It felt like a real rock mountain. It felt like you were on a mountain. This one kinda just feels like you're in a sky level, but with rock textures, and that's just not okay. It feels like the DS one, but unlike the DS one, that one was literally a DS game. This is a Switch game, and that has no choice. You could have changed it up for the port. I smell salt! World 7 is one I can't pronounce the name of, but it's good. It's a pretty decent one. It has decent difficulty. The levels are okay, and even the ending one, maybe it's a tad bit annoying because I kept dying all the time, but I still think the difficulty makes sense for this one because World 8 will happen. This is a really fun world, and unlike World 6, it actually has a lot of levels in it that feels different from the other. World 8, aka the Thoughts Castle world, and this is actually pretty decent as well. The best part about this one is that there's difficulty in it, and not enough difficulty like the Wii version or the DS version where you would give up instantly. I think that this one's also really good because the castle theme is really good as well. You go inside of Peach's castle, and at the end of the world, you get the castle back. It's really cool. I do think that they could have made it a little bit harder in the game at the ending, because the most hard part would be not trying to get annoyed by Bowser Jr. the entire time, and the other worlds are also kind of annoying, but overall, this is very decent. Mario Zoo Deluxe, that is basically the form of the game. The music's decent, and every single other part of the game is fine. Sure, lots of people out there are probably going to tell you that other Switch games are better, like Super Mario Maker 2, Super Mario Odyssey, or a Gamba King, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Don't forget about Kid Tree. We have it. That is New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. It's a cool game, it's fun, and it's way better than the other version. No emotes, no looking like it's a sequel, it just feels like another game. Sure, the game was on a failed console, then on a more successful console, beating out video games that nobody thought could beat it, but that's what us Nintendo fans do. We hate something so much that it gets to be successful. That's why Super Mario Sunshine is still on the top list of best Mario games list of other players. That's basically it. I really have no ending gag, so I think I'm gonna go to the bathroom, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. What's this? It's New Super Mario Brothers U from the Wii version on the toilet. 'Cause it's a piece of shit.